Hello everyone, welcome to class 8. So let us start with our next topic, that is Indian nationalism, with the same chapter of history, when, where and how. The term nationalism signifies a great love for one's motherland and desire to liberate it from foreign rule. So आई थिंक यू हैव अंडरस्टूड कि नेशनलिज्म की जो फीलिंग होती है वो क्या सिग्निफाई करती है व्हेन यू हैव अ ग्रेट लव फॉर योर मदरलैंड एंड यू हैव अ डिज़ायर टू लिबरेट टू फ्री इट फ्रॉम द अंडर द फॉरेन रूल. इन दिस पैराग्राफ we will see that the British provided Western education in India, which introduced the Indians to ideas of democracy and nationalism. These ideas changed the political thinking of Indians and brought about a national awakening. The Western education opened to the newly educated Indians the floodgates of liberal European thought. When Indians studied European history, they came across ideals such as liberty, nationality, equality, rule of law, and self-government. What is the next fact? The next is the educated Indians felt that it was the right of Indians to determine the manner in which they should be governed. So now the Indians who have achieved education, Western education, now they have felt that it is our right to determine the manner in which manner we should be governed, because British government was doing discrimination with them, right? So they are talking about the government, that their government should be there, right? Let us talk about some other factors. The British introduced the English language in India with their own selfish interests in mind. At the beginning, they mainly needed Indian clerks educated in English in order to strengthen their rule in India. Thus, it helped in raising national feelings and political consciousness among the Indians. Another factor, development of means of communication. The introduction of telegraphs and railways in 1852 and 1853 respectively gave India swift means of transport and communication. By this, the people of Indian villages and the people of remote part had the opportunity to coming closer to each other. Next, we can say discrimination against the Indians in the appointment of government services. From the beginning, there was much discrimination shown in respect of appointment of Indians to the government services. No Indian was given high positions. The British did not trust the Indians and their sincerity. This was another factor which gave rise in nationalism, feeling of nationalism. And the policy of discrimination, unjust policy, arbitrary, the government created a great discontent and unrest among the educated people of India. So they start taking part in the national movement with the aim of driving away the British altogether from India. Another factor, racial jealousies. Now what happened that so let us talk about racial jealousies, that is during the mutiny. There was mutiny, I told you, that Sepoy mutiny. The relations of the Europeans and the Indians were greatly embittered. Many Britishers were killed in the mutiny. So what they started, the Britishers were full of vengeance. The helpless and the innocent Indians became the victims of their vengeance. And what were the other factors? We can say that Indian reformers, their contribution, social and religious reformer, there was a great role of them, like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Keshav Chandra Sen, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Swami Dayanand Saraswati. They were also responsible for inspiring the countrymen to treasure the ideals of freedom and liberty. That's all for the day. Keep revising. Tomorrow we will discuss the next topic, that is sources of modern Indian history. Thank you. Have a good day.